Hollywood-level AI films are here and what this means for creators in 2026. Imagine controlling a Hollywood camera without leaving your desk. This is not just another AI video tool. For the first time, creators can achieve precise control over real cinematic cameras. With Higsfield Cinema Studio, you can select professional lenses, control camera movement, lock composition, and design shots exactly like a real filmmaker. Every decision, every angle, every movement is in your hands. The days of guessing and random AI outputs are over. Most AI tools focus on generating visuals, but fail to give creators control over cinematic language. Higsfield changes the game. It's not just an AI video generator, it's a full film studio in your computer. Today, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show exactly how I created a cinematic trailer from text to image to full motion video, and why it feels like true filmmaking rather than a computer experiment. If you've tried AI video before, you know the frustration. Tools like Clealing, Sora, Vo, and Juan promise cinematic results, but deliver chaos. Characters shifting mid-shot, lighting inconsistencies, and motion that feels random. Higsfield solves all of that. Here, you direct first, and AI executes perfectly. The camera obeys, the lighting obeys, and your story unfolds exactly as you imagined it. Why Higsfield stands apart. This isn't about props or flashy effects. It's about storytelling. Other AI models try to impress with countless objects, backgrounds, or fancy designs. Higsfield focuses on the language of cinema, composition, movement, framing, and scale. You decide where the camera moves, what lens captures the shot, and how each character exists in the frame. Every shot feels intentional. This is the difference between random AI chaos and cinematic storytelling. Every frame follows visual logic. The environment remains consistent. Characters don't morph unexpectedly. Lighting flows naturally. This is filmmaking control delivered in a way that's accessible to independent creators. For the first time, AI respects the craft of cinema. You're not asking it to generate something random, you are giving it commands a real director would, and it obeys. From pre-visualization to full animation, Higsfield lets you tell stories, like a professional studio. Step 1. Crafting the perfect first shot. Every cinematic journey begins with a single frame. For my tutorial, the goal was a high-energy action trailer. I start with an ultra-wide shot of a vast desert battlefield at sunset. Endless dunes stretch to the horizon. I select 4K resolution to capture every subtle grain of sand and every shadow, because in cinema, detail is everything. The choice of camera and lens makes or breaks the shot. Higsfield gives multiple cinematic camera types and professional lenses. I choose an IMAX film camera and pair it with a Zeiss Ultra Prime 50 Amuse-Amir lens, a classic choice known for delivering rich depth and cinematic clarity. Hit generate, and suddenly, the desert battlefield already looks like it belongs in a big-budget feature film. Composition sets the tone. Even before motion, the shot feels alive. The horizon stretches endlessly. Shadows fall dramatically. The lighting feels intentional, as if a cinematographer spent hours sculpting the scene. This is where Higsfield separates itself. It allows creators to control cinematic aesthetics rather than leaving it to chance. Step 2. Bringing motion to life. A still image is only half the story. Next, I move into the animation section. I upload the generated desert image as the starting frame. My animation prompt is simple but deliberate, ultra-wide cinematic shot of a vast desert battlefield at sunset. Then comes the crucial choice. Camera movement. AI that obeys the camera's intent is revolutionary. I select a smooth pan left. Immediately, the desert comes alive. Sand swirls subtly, light shifts across dunes, and the camera movement feels completely natural. It's not chaotic. It's intentional. The difference between random AI motion and real cinematic control is astonishing. You feel like you're watching a professionally filmed sequence. Subtlety creates realism. Small details, like the slow shift of sunlight over dunes, or the tiny shadows cast by ridges in the sand, add depth. This isn't just a generated image moving around. It's a living, breathing cinematic environment. Step 3. Introducing the hero. Every epic story needs a hero moment. The next shot introduces our protagonist, a lone superhuman warrior standing in the desert. His eyes glow with electric energy, and lightning and fire crackle around his fists. This is where Higsfield shines. Subtle animation brings energy to life without chaos. Sparks flicker, lightning pulses, and every detail feels deliberate. Camera movements build tension. I use a classic dolly in to enhance intensity. The hero doesn't just appear, he dominates the frame. Every spark of electricity, every shift in lighting, every movement feels cinematic. This is AI respecting your storytelling choices, rather than generating random chaos. Small adjustments make a huge difference. By controlling even minor details, the pulse of the lightning, the fade of sparks, the angle of the camera, the shot becomes dramatic and emotionally gripping. Viewers feel the power in the scene before a single action occurs. Step 4. Scaling the stakes. The bigger the threat, the bigger the visuals must be. A cinematic trailer is a sequence, not a single shot. Next, I generate a colossal desert demon rising from the sand. Using the same camera type, lens, and lighting settings maintains visual continuity. Consistency creates immersion. The sand explodes around the demon. Dust swirls realistically, and the scale feels enormous. Higsfield preserves every detail from previous shots. Characters remain consistent, lighting remains logical, and camera behavior mirrors real filmmaking. Massive scale without chaos. This is where most AI video models fail. Randomly generated characters or shifting lighting can ruin immersion. With Higsfield, scale, continuity, and cinematic tension are preserved, creating a seamless, professional-looking sequence. Step 5. The Cinematic Showdown. This is where AI filmmaking reaches a new level. I combine the hero and the demon in a high-impact cinematic action shot. The superhuman flies mid-air toward the demon, fists crackling with lightning energy. Every frame respects character continuity, lighting, and environmental logic. Every punch, every movement is cinematic. The camera behaves like a real physical camera. It tracks the action with smooth precision. Unlike other AI tools, the motion feels alive, but controlled, giving a professional cinematic rhythm. Drama comes from deliberate choices. Higsfield lets creators dictate tension, slow motion at the apex of the hero's punch, subtle particle effects for dust and sparks, and precise camera angles to capture the enormity of the scene. This is filmmaking control at a level never before possible in AI. Step 6. Why this matters for creators. Hollywood-level visuals are no longer exclusive to studios. Independent filmmakers and YouTubers can now create blockbuster-quality sequences without expensive cameras or large crews. Higsfield puts cinematic power directly in the hands of creators. Your ambition now matches your tools. Full-length features, trailers, episodic series, and virtual productions can all be made with cinematic precision. This is not just about visuals, it's about storytelling control, pacing, and emotional impact. Creators can finally bring their visions to life without compromise. Every creator can be a filmmaker. The technology levels the playing field. Your laptop becomes your studio, your imagination becomes your crew, and your decisions shape every cinematic moment. Step 7. The power of cinematic control. Control is the ultimate creative weapon. Unlike other AI tools that guess, Higsfield asks a single question. What do you want your camera to do? Lens choice, framing, movement, reference images, every detail is yours. AI becomes your partner, not your guesswork. Characters stay consistent. Lighting remains true. Environments never break. Every movement and action follows cinematic logic. Momentum, tension, and scale are all under your command. Filmmaking finally respects storytelling. When the camera moves, when sparks fly, when the hero and demon clash, every element feels intentional, emotional, and grounded in cinematic reality. This is AI at its most powerful for creators. Step 8. A new era of filmmaking. The future of cinema is here, and it's accessible to anyone. AI no longer replaces creators, it empowers them. Hollywood-level visuals, cinematic consistency, and professional-grade sequences are available to everyone. Are you ready to create like never before? Higsfield Cinema Studio gives you the ability to craft scenes that rival the world's biggest productions. Your story, your vision, powered by AI, can now stand alongside professional studios. Subscribe and join the revolution. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, and stay ahead of the AI filmmaking wave. Your imagination, your cinematic control, and your storytelling have never been this powerful. Hollywood-level AI films aren't coming. They're already here. And the future belongs to creators who master them.